Heart to Heart with Simran and
Romita.
Hi friends, मैं हूँ सिमरन, आपकी दोस्त और forever host, and I welcome you on the podium of Delhi Glamour in a wonderful show named Heart to Heart with Romita and Simran with a new episode today. I would like to start it this way. If a woman is determined to win, she can go on to any ways and can do anything in her life. और आज की जो मेरी गेस्ट हैं वो इसी बात का एक बेमिसाल she is an example of that. Her name is Kritika Kapoor. She is the director of SK-27Gym, जो कि अपने आप में एक huge brand है. But how did she started her brand? There's a story behind it. So first of all, let me welcome her on board. Hi, how are you, Kritika ma'am?
Hi Simran. Thank you for hosting me on your show, Delhi Glamour. I'm elated to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and it's so great to have you here, ma'am.
Same here.
But I begin with this question. You are such a charming looking woman, and you've had your journey through.
Right.
So why don't you tell me how you started this gym? कैसे आपके मन में आया कि मैं एक जिम को शुरुआत करूं?
So basically, I was always into fitness. After my second child, when I had delivered and I had some baby weight with me, so I started with my fitness journey. And while I was doing it, I realized that fitness is something which is bringing me a lot of happiness. It is 1 hour of the day which I look forward to all the time. So while doing that and having that, seeing those changes in my life just because of one small activity that was fitness, and moreover I would say wellness, I decided that I should take it further. I should take it because that was coming from within me. It was coming intrinsically to me as a passion. So I decided to take it further, and then I landed with this brand.
Wow, wonderful, Kritika. That is so nice. दोस्तों नमस्कार, मैं हूँ रोमिता सहानी। आज आपके साथ दिल्ली ग्लैमर के इस शो हार्ट टू हार्ट विद रोमिता एंड सिमरन में। दोस्तों जैसे कि सिमरन बता चुकी हैं, आज हम हैं कृतिका कपूर के साथ जो कि डायरेक्टर हैं SK-27 जिम की। दोस्तों हम सब सपने देखते हैं और सपनों में खो जाते हैं, बट बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जो उठ के अपने सपनों को चेस करते हैं। और बिल्कुल ऐसे ही आज हमारी गेस्ट हैं जिन्होंने अपने सपनों को चेस करा है और उन्होंने ये जिम खोला है SK-27। कृतिका, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ, जब मैं जिम के अंदर आई एक बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल वाइब है यहाँ पे, वार्म वाइब है और वैसी ही वाइब जैसे आप कैरी करती हैं, जैसी आपकी पर्सनालिटी है। मैं चाहती हूँ आप हमें बताएं, जैसे कि ये 4 फ्लोर जिम है, एस्थेटिकली ये आपने इस जिम को इंटीरियराइज करा है या आपने किसी को इनकलकेट करा, या सारे SK-27 जिम ऐसे ही बने हुए हैं?
सो बेसिकली हमारे पास कुछ गाइडलाइंस आई थी अबाउट द इक्विपमेंट एंड हाउ द एरिया शुड बी, कितना स्क्वायर फीट मिनिमम एरिया रिक्वायरमेंट है हमें। बट हमारे पास ब्रांड की तरफ से ये फ्रीडम थी, वी कैन हैव आवर ओन एस्थेटिक सेंस टू इट। हम इसको ब्यूटिफाई कर सकते हैं, इसका इंटीरियर्स कर सकते हैं विद आवर ओन इन्विजन। So all this has been designed by me.
Wow.
Each one corner, I would say, the color scheme, the theme and everything. So that is very close to my heart because ये बहुत gym is 1 hour of the day जो आपका पूरा day का best hour होना चाहिए. Be it from your work, कुछ लोग काम से आ रहे हैं, कुछ लोग घर से परेशान आ रहे हैं, तो वो उस time when they enter उनको वो 1 hour जो है वो उनका best hour होना चाहिए. सो फ्रॉम द पर्सन जो आपको वेलकम कर रहे हैं और आपका वर्कआउट के बाद में जब आप जा रहे हैं और आपको हैव अ गुड डे बोल रहे हैं, फ्रॉम दैट टिल द एंड दैट शुड बी द बेस्ट आवर. सो एस्थेटिकली येस, it was our vision.
It's very beautifully done, I must say.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed, the ambience is so great because जब भी हम कभी किसी जिम में जाते हैं, that vibe has to be there.
Right.
But I do know that you have a very unique thing to your gym, and that I would like to hear from you only.
Right. So every workplace or any other gym or anything, they can have the same number of equipments, they can have the same lights, they can have the same treadmills and everything. But one thing is something that every workplace won't have, and that is the human resource, the staff. So my strength and my uniqueness, or I would say the thing that brings out SK-27 Gym Vasant Vyar is my staff that I have, and they're all women, majorly women. Of course we do have male staff, but my entire front office has been handled I would say 90% by women, which is a very unique thing about them. And I have seen the dreams in their eyes when they've come here for interviews, and I have seen them living those dreams. I have seen them growing. Morning 6 o'clock gym खुलता है, रात को 11 बजे gym बंद होता है. My female staff has been there at 6 o'clock also. They have left at 11 p.m. also.
Wow.
With 30-40 other men working out at the same time, but they have that confidence in them. They have that willpower. They have that courage that they want to live their dreams and they want to prove themselves. So which is something very unique about, I would say, this gym, and that is my strength. This is my strength.
I totally agree audience. What happens is अगर कहीं पे भी आप देखते हैं कि women को जो वो power मिल रही है, definitely that place becomes unique. I am not a gender biased person, but all that I want to say is that pushing women to go ahead, and an industry like a gym where it is more of a male oriented industry.
Absolutely.
And when you have a women entrepreneur with the women staff, makes it more impeccable, and that we see in your personality. So moving further, you have your question, Romita ma'am. I'm sure that something's cooking
Of
up.
course, Simran. And I would like to say, Kritika, you have not only given your aesthetic sense to this place, you have made it so comfortable and safe for women who can actually come at 10 p.m. and work out in this place and have been made comfortable with the female staff around.
Right.
Kritika, the gym has been divided into 4 portions.
Right.
As I can see, it is a 4-floor gym.
Right.
तो आप हमें थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करेंगे कि ये 4 फ्लोर्स में आपने क्या क्या इनकलकेट करा है इस जिम में और हर फ्लोर की क्या खासियत है?
जी, definitely. So if we talk about the first floor is majorly into cardio section, and we have a group classes studio.
Okay.
So group classes में morning and evening we have about 2 to 4 classes morning and in the evening as well. And cardio section में we have our specialized cardio, which is by Being Strong Drag. So it's a Korean plus Indian collaboration. Being Strong is an equipment range by Salman Khan, like he has his Being Human as an equipment range. And second floor if we go to, we have our female and male washroom area, plus we have a cafeteria. So आपका post and pre-workout nutritional requirements can be met there. We have a chef, so we can customize the meals also. किसी का keto diet है or anything which is post workout immediately आपको protein shakes, anything, low carb diet, anything. So that can be customized and provided to you at the same time. We also have a reformer Pilates studio. So I would say we are the only ones in the gym industry जिसपे gym के अंदर ही एक reformer Pilates studio भी है. There are separate studios which are having reformer Pilates, but within the premises of the gym, this is the only one in Delhi. And we also have like steam shower, locker facilities, digital lockers, shower facility in the steam is also activated, but it's because of the COVID guidelines, it's like 1-to-1 person, so that there is no transmission of any infections. And third floor is completely strength training area and weight training area. Free weights are there, and there is a selectorized machine group. So आपका strength and conditioning के लिए that section is there. Top floor, which is the 4th floor, has completely CrossFit workout and your body weight workout stations. And calisthenic workouts can be done over there. आपका deadlift के लिए tire flipping, battle rope, kickboxing, TRX suspension, all of those have been there. One more thing, that we are using Dyson air purifiers on all the floors to keep and maintain a healthy AQI level. जो आज की डेट में Delhi is like
I know it is
impossible to work out.
Yes.
And with the pollution level, all through the year it is so much.
Yes.
That हमारे को एक healthy AQI maintain करना is very important, especially in the cardio section. So Dyson air purifiers have been installed. We also have an alkaline water machine set
Oh
up.
wow, yes, I saw that.
Yeah, so alkaline water consumption during workout is even more beneficial.
Exactly.
घर पे भी लोग install करते हैं, but
Yes.
specifically आप workout के time पे you feel your metabolism is boosted, you're more energized while you work out and you're consuming that water.
That's
So
something.
friends, can you see in-house in one place she has inculcated everything from cardio, from group exercises, from strengthening to CrossFit, everything and anything. From your nutrition also she's been taking care of.
Right.
That's a wonderful job, Kritika.
Yes,
You
I
have
must
come
say.
a
Yeah.
long way. I have seen you when you had started your journey after your child. You just had to get
Yeah.
rid of that post pregnancy weight, and
Yes.
now looking at you, such a fit person and the owner of SK-27, and you are doing wonderfully with this place.
And so there is a famous saying that people say that gymming kar lo, and eat anything. There are people who are just saying you have to just work out and eat anything. But do you really believe in that? You have to. Is it putting a good kind of a food into your mouth is also important, or खाली weight training is?
No, definitely. It's a combination, of course. We cannot achieve our results by just doing one of the things. Maybe अगर खाली हम diet कर लेते हैं तो भी we cannot achieve our results. Or if just with the workout also we cannot achieve our results. It's a combination. I would say 40% is your workout, 60% is also your nutrition. So nutrition is not that you just have to eat healthy food all the time, but it is also about listening to your body and your gut. So your gut cleansing, your detoxification, everything. If we don't go into the details also, but जो आज से 30-40 years back हमारे elders जो खाना खाते थे, they were so fit. तब कुछ healthy वे कुछ fancy avocados नहीं थे. There was no bullet food what we have right now, but they were so fit because they were preparing everything fresh. They were preparing everything which was being made at home.
Correct.
So हम अगर वो भी खाना खाते हैं तो that is also that you're taking care of your nutrition. It has to be defined in a way कि वो आपकी body के हिसाब से है.
Exactly.
आपको कितना calories खाना है या किस workout को आप maintain कर रहे हैं. It's just that. So nutrition does play an important role.
So ma'am, when you say that it plays an important role, and I do agree to that.
Right.
Do we have a nutritionist placed with us in the gym here?
Yes, we do have a nutrition panel also. So when a client comes in and joins the gym with us, and we do the body composition first because the goal has to be defined.
Yes.
And with the time frame. So we define the goal of the client within a certain period of time जो उनका requirement है. किसी का शादी है, किसी का कोई shoot है, कोई specific time goal है. According to that, we define the goal. Then we make the client sit with the nutritionist. उनका पूरा nutrition design होता है for a month. And उसके बीच में आप change कर सकते हो if there is something which is not suiting your body. So we take down उनका body allergies, their workout diet, their preferred food and everything. हम उनका diet भी बनाते हैं. We make a workout schedule with them for them as well with our instructors who are certified and internationally certified and trained. And post that we make them accustomed with all the equipment and machinery for at least 3 days of perfect guidance.
Like I can see, so you are doing so much and putting in so much effort with all your members, from their workouts to their nutrition. Kritika, are there any protocols that SK-27 is following in accepting their members?
डेफिनेटली सी जैसे आपको मैंने पहले मेंशन किया कि हर जिम की एक वाइब जो क्रिएट होती है वो इक्विपमेंट और मशीनों से नहीं बट वहाँ के लोगों से होती है.
Exactly.
सो जस्ट हाउ स्टाफ से लेकर के all the members who are working out, I'm glad and I'm blessed that way that our members are actually coming up like a family to us, especially during lockdowns.
Wonderful.
They are connected with us completely and they're like that we're missing the vibe. So that is because when we screen the people who join our gym, we do have some protocols which we inform our staff as well. And the only simple thing is that if anyone from our family, your family, my family, they come and they want to work out, they should feel pleasant.
Exactly.
They should not feel uncomfortable. So that is the only criteria, that we maintain a group of such people.
Yes.
Yes.
So healthy minds and a wonderful group of amalgamation of members and this strong woman leading the group. I think SK-27 is the place to be for all those health freaks.
Yes, absolutely. Because like we said in the initial step only, that the moment we entered, we could feel the vibe. And vibe only comes with the kind of intent that you have. Because you yourself think, when I myself would feel that the place where I would sit has to be, totally divine, and somebody who comes to जो अगर मेरे मन की सोच है मैं वही implement कराऊंगी, and that is quite evident here. So whoever would want to come here in the area which is so posh anyhow, and with such a great ambience that we have, with the great feelings that ma'am is giving to the people coming in here, I think this is the place to come and work out. And एक बहुत ही amazing सा question मेरे दिमाग में आ रहा है. So this is a SK-27 gym. सलमान खान का ब्रांड है ये. So are you a Salman Khan fan, and have you met him? What is the story behind this thing? Why have you chose to have SK-27 as a gym?
Right. So yes, definitely. I think most of the India is Salman Khan's fan.
Yes.
And he was the first one to be the fitness icon There was nowadays most of the Bollywood is well in shape, but there was a time that only Salman Khan was, icon. He was a fitness icon at that time, and when he launched his fitness, like the chain of gyms, and he also had this vision that he wanted to make fitness affordable, and he wanted to make fitness, accessible to a lot of people. That is why SK-27 is also coming up in a lot of small cities apart from metros.
Yes.
So that it reaches out to more people, and we can spread health and happiness at a major level. So how I got into this brand was like, once I was traveling to Vaishno Devi through Vistara. So I saw their ad in the business magazine that franchise is open, and the moment I saw that it's by Salman Khan, and we could be the first one in Delhi to bring him here, to bring this brand here, I immediately contacted them. Then I went to Mumbai. I didn't get to meet him. We were at an expo, but when Salman Khan is around, I mean, आपको कम से कम 5 किलोमीटर तक सिर्फ हैवॉक दिखता है और कुछ नहीं दिखता है. So I didn't happen to meet him, but yes, I met the entire team of Salman Khan's franchise, and Mr. Rajesh Rai also, who is a co-owner of the Jarai Fitness.
Yes.
And we met them. I fell in love with the equipment at the expo that I saw. It's biomechanically very precise. It's right at point with any other international imported brands that we were taking, like Life Fitness and Techno earlier.
Yes.
So it is very, very, I would say that if anyone who would run on this treadmill once will definitely get to feel that.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Kritika, I think reminiscing the part that Salman Khan was such a rage.
Right.
He's still a rage, but definitely shirtless होना सलमान खान ने ही फैशन में लेकर आए हैं बॉलीवुड में, और अब तो खैर सभी ये फैशन फॉलो कर रहे हैं. कृतिका, वन मोर थिंग आई वांट टू आस्क यू. हमने बीइंग ह्यूमन ब्रांड के बारे में बहुत सुना है, पर बीइंग स्ट्रॉन्ग के बारे में मुझे नहीं पता था कि एक जिम इक्विपमेंट भी है जो कि सलमान खान इंडोर्स कर रहे हैं, और ये उन्हीं का ब्रांड है. इसके बारे में आप हमें कुछ लेंथ में बताइएगा.
जी, sure. So Being Human was his clothing line, which was launched a couple of years back. And Being Strong जो है, that is his equipment range. So basically Jarai Fitness was a brand which was by Rajesh Rai, and once it was taken up by Salman Khan, and in collaboration they have made this equipment brand as in Being Strong.
Okay.
Now for the cardio series they have collaborated with Korean brand which is Trax. So only if we talk about the cardio series, it's Being Strong Trax because it's a collaboration. Otherwise their entire strength training section has been endorsed and also I would say scientifically designed at some point of time by Salman Khan also.
Wonderful. So see, every aspect has been taken care of. Your physical strength से लेके आपके कार्डियो से लेके हर एक चीज़ का SK-27 ने ध्यान रखा है. सिमरन, मेरे दिमाग में एक और क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, क्योंकि हम सब ने पैंडेमिक फेस करा है, ये 3 वेव्स आके चली गई हैं, और ऐसा एक टाइम था जब गवर्नमेंट ने क्लब्स को ओपन रखा था, नाइट क्लब्स वर ओपन बट जिम्स गॉट क्लोज्ड. व्हाट वाज दैट टाइम? एंड मुझे याद है कि आपने ये जिम उस टाइम पे खोला था 2020 में, इट गॉट ओपन. आप क्या कहना चाहेंगी इस बारे में?
So pandemic and my journey has gone parallelly. Unfortunately, I would say, or fortunately, because it does give you a lot of learnings from them, of course. 20th of March on 2020, we had to launch the gym. 17th March, first lockdown had hit. Gyms were shut. The entire nation was shut. 7 months without having our gym operational even for a day. We had to pay the rentals and the operational cost and everything.
My God. Yeah.
That was the day one. So we did not have any, pre-sale or anything that could be financially supportive in terms of the brand. But yes, I had given my heart and my passion to this brand, so there was no looking back. We survived that somehow. After that, when we had opened up, second wave eventually aaya. That was a lockdown of again 60 days. But this time, during the third wave, as you just rightly mentioned, everything else was open. Everything else, be it malls, salons, everything.
Yes.
But gyms were the only places which were shut. So this decision was unfortunately very irrational by the government, because there was no ground or logic behind it. आप देखेंगे अगर मार्केट्स में कौन आ रहा है कौन जा रहा है, आप किसी का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ट्रेसिंग नहीं कर सकते. Whereas for gyms we have the data of our all the members, कौन आ रहे हैं, कितने बजे आकर के कितने बजे वर्कआउट करके जा रहे हैं. If anyone has gotten the symptoms or anything, there were proper screening.
Yes.
We only have 100% entirely vaccinated staff, which was sponsored by us in the second wave itself. Our members, 95% of our members are also vaccinated. So we had just requested this like any other industry. We could have also been allowed to operate at 50% capacity with the protocols being followed. But unfortunately, that was not done. And the entire industry had no, we had nothing to even believe upon that why.
Why?
Why
Yeah.
was this decision taken when gyms are a place where your health is improving? Bars में जाकर के, no offenses, but you are kind of harming your health with the kind of food you eat or the alcohol you consume.
Exactly.
But we were the people who were making you healthier.
Healthier.
Not just mentally, physically and emotionally. Entirely. It's a complete package.
Yes.
We used to get calls from our members at that time कि बाहर इतना पोल्यूशन है, इतना डर है कोविड का, हम लोग बाहर नहीं जा सकते. We cannot go out for a run or a walk. Staying at home and with this sedentary lifestyle, we are getting more disorders than just COVID.
Anxieties हो जाती हैं
Yes,
घर बैठे
anxiety,
बैठे.
heartaches and problems, whatever
Yes.
it is all arising because of the situation and pandemic. आप mentally इतना melancholic हो जाते हो.
Yes.
And the gym was a happy place for them. Why is that being shut by government at that time?
Exactly.
So there are times, we do not understand the psyche behind it, but we somehow manage. What do I say? How I put it across is, कभी-कभी हम ऐसी चीज़ों को नज़रअंदाज कर देते हैं जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी होती हैं उन पे ध्यान देने के लिए. Somehow I have no fights with my government, but then yes, health industry is one of the places because वहाँ पे health deteriorate हो रही थी, and wherein this was a need of the hour where people were wanting to come to gym to be physically fit, and gym is the place workouts होने के बाद you feel physically fit as well. But वो कहीं ना कहीं नज़रअंदाज हुआ. But that's all right. We are back to life. Things are coming up, and I'm happy that we have people like Kritika ji who are such a inspiring as a person, and not only for the gym owners but for her women clad. Because मैं अभी आपसे ये सुन रही थी कि जो आपके you have some plans for this Women's Day as well.
Right.
And as a Delhi Glamour team, me and Romita, we always had this thing in us that हम जब ये show शुरू करेंगे, especially for my audience, I would like to tell you that we had this thought in our mind that we are going to start during a Women's Day week and everything, and we were wanting to meet all the women entrepreneurs. So men out there, don't feel offended, we are coming to you as well. But majorly that we wanted to come and meet all the women entrepreneurs to start with, and we are so glad that we could meet a woman like her who
Yes.
is now going to celebrate something super soon, like probably tomorrow you have
Yes,
something
so
very
we,
nice.
We have a small celebration for the women clad here with our
Wow.
members and our staff. So we'll be doing a Zumba class because that is like being really enjoyed by our women members here. So we'll have a Zumba session exclusively for women tomorrow, with all those songs which are women inspiring and girl power
Wow.
based and
Yeah.
everything. Then we'll have a small cake cutting, and we've got some certificates made just to celebrate being a woman, and also it's a way of giving an appreciation because they decided to be who they wanted to be.
यस तो
So,
मैं ये भी देख रही हूँ कृतिका, जैसे कि डिफ़िकल्टीज दोस्तों किसके करियर में नहीं आती है. सबके करियर्स में, सबकी लाइफ में कोई ना कोई डिफ़िकल्टीज आती है विद सच ईज. शी वॉज at ease in these 7 months. It wasn't easy for her. She just started with her gym and pandemic arrived, but then she dealt with it, and here she is on her hot seat with us.
But Romita, ये जैसे आप कह रहे हैं that she had her struggle of 7 months because of the
Pandemic situation.
But Kritika ji, एक women के लिए, like we always been talking about it in all our interviews, because women has to do a lot of roles.
Right.
Yes.
You are a daughter, you are a daughter-in-law,
Right.
you are a wife, and you are a mom.
Right.
So there are a lot of roles that you do every day, and on top of it, you are an entrepreneur, and you have a team of about, say, good amount of people that who are
50,
working.
60 people.
So there are about
Wow.
60 people,
Yeah.
and on top of it, there are about 1,000 people who are already with you in the gym.
Right.
So you are handling so much.
Right.
That's amazing, and that requires a clap. But how do you manage that? You look so petite, and you're such a cute small personality, and it looks like एक छोटी सी लड़की पे इतना कुछ कैसे manage करते हो?
Right. So, fortunately, with the support, of course, कोई भी I can't do anything by myself. If I want to say कि मैं अकेले सब चीज़ कर सकती हूँ तो नहीं. If I'm able to handle my 1,000 plus members, is of course because of my team. They are supporting me here. They are assisting me with my everything, and they're making it so smooth for me that I'm able to do that. And if I talk about my personal life, of course, my families, my in-laws, my husband, for that matter, even my kids, they have supported me to an extent that I have that confidence that yes, I can step out of my house and I can rule the world.
Wonderful.
So yes, they have supported everyone around me, and touch wood, God has been very graceful. So with their support, with their love, with their I would say unconditional
Very true.
support and love they've showered with me and
Yes.
upon me. I have been able to handle this everything, and we are also coming up with one more branch within a month's time. So that's in M Block GK1, and that
Wonderful.
will,
Congratulating you
Thank
again
you.
for another
Thank you.
feather on your cap, Kritika.
Thanks a lot.
With the divine power and your family support, you've come
Absolutely.
a long way. Tell
Thank
me
you.
one thing,
Ji.
how are your boys inspired by your healthy lifestyle? How do they follow it?
Yeah, so my younger one is like 6-year-old and my elder one is 8-year-old. How I also get to manage is that once I decided to pick this location was because it's very close to my kids' school. So it's convenient for me. I drop them off, I come here, I manage my work and work out, I pick them up, have lunch. So that way I'm able to balance. And how they are inspired, like from, if I tell you a very cute example, so he's just 6-year-old, and जब वो 4 साल का था तभी से लेकर के ना वो he goes like when he goes topless, he's like, Mommy, can you see my ass? Can you see my bicep? So these things have like he'll be like telling me कि I can do now 10 push-ups in a row and something like so those things which we never knew in our childhood.
Yes.
कि ऐसी भी बातें होती हैं कि push-ups होते हैं या biceps होती हैं, but now because they're seeing that, they're absorbing that and they're inspired by that.
Like it's told, no, like जो हम वो बच्चे अपने पेरेंट्स को करते हुए
जी,
देखते हैं,
exactly.
and especially
Absolutely.
again I'm not biased, but जो माँ करती है ना, वो impact बच्चों पे आता ही
आता ही
आता
है.
है. So like you have set an example for them also. If workout was your dream, it has come into them automatically,
Right.
and
Absolutely.
that's really great. Now that you have told us that you are coming up with the other branch, there is one question which is really popping up because you said that Salman Khan wanted it to be everywhere, in the small towns as well. And you also mentioned that the pricing was the factor. I would want my audience to know, although it's placed in a very niche place,
Right.
the place is amazingly, it's a very posh area of Delhi.
Okay.
But how are you priced? Because we really would want to know, because we would want a lot of people to come here.
Right.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
the pricing is what we would like to know.
Sure. So if I talk about our annual packages, there are, I would say, slightly more than any local gym that you would compare it with, or anything like that. But if you evaluate with the benefits that you're getting here, the cost would come out to be very less.
Yes.
So, and if we break down and remove the taxes, because that's anyway gone with the government, it somehow comes about 3,000 rupees for a month, and
Okay,
plus
wow.
the taxes.
Wow,
That's very
awesome.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Kritika, what about the instructors here? How are they certified? How do you choose your staff?
Right.
How are they guiding the members?
Right.
Can you throw a little light?
Sure. So we have like a team of freelancers as well who are just certified, internationally certified.
Okay.
Plus they have at least 5 years of experience in the industry,
Alright.
because then they can be handed over like to any client with any specific injuries or anything, like an old age client also, anyone who has a specific goal like PCOD problems or anything like that. So all the trainers who are with us on board, they're all internationally certified, either K11 certified or A certified. And once we are conducting the interview, of course, firstly, once we have a personal interview with them, so their communication, their understanding of the client, and their vast knowledge and how experienced they are. So we do go through some of these parameters and then we take them on board. Apart from that, there are times when I would say that the team is not 100% ready, but we still take them on board and we train them. So we give them a month of training so that we can also let them live their dreams.
Yes.
And once after a month they're good to go, we send them on the floor.
So what a
Wow,
great
yeah.
thing that I've noticed all through this interview is that if you had your dreams, you also had people to dream and come and live your dreams in this place. Probably for a women stuff, when you say कि वो सुबह से अगर रात तक क्या रहती है, they are living up to their dreams. Even if you choose to have a trainer who's not trained, you make it a point कि you train them and let them work. So दोस्तों, क्या ये यूनिक बात नहीं है? एक ऐसी women जो अपने लिए नहीं दूसरों के लिए भी काम करती है, ये सोचने की बात है, क्योंकि हम सिर्फ अपना ही सोचते हैं, लेकिन दूसरों के लिए सोचना बहुत बड़ी बात होती है. हेल्थ इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस, बट फिजिकल हेल्थ भी और मेंटल हेल्थ भी दोनों साथ साथ चलती हैं. विद दिस, आज का इंटरव्यू मेरा बिल्कुल मन नहीं है कि मैं उसको एंड करूं. एंड देयर आर लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, बिकॉज लाइक आई टोल्ड यू दैट यू हैव सच अ ग्रेट ऑरा दैट वी वांट टू आस्क मोर एंड मोर, but we have told lots about this gym, and we're so wanting to have this, that people who are watching us, and if you're wanting that you want to connect with this gym and with Kritika ji, you have the numbers reflecting here. और अगर आप चाहते हैं कि दिल्ली ग्लैमर की टीम के साथ आप जुड़ें और मेरी प्यारी सी को होस्ट एंड माई लविंग को होस्ट के साथ जुड़ें, और हम दोनों को ये मौका दें कि हम आपके पास भी आके ऐसे ही आपकी जर्नी को डिस्कस करें, तो दोस्तों देर किस बात की? ये दिए गए नंबर पे आप हमें झट से व्हाट्सएप करें. आप हमारे इंस्टा हैंडल पे भी हमें हाय भेज सकते हैं और हमसे बातें कर सकते हैं. एंड येस, वी आर सो लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड. एंड येस, डू नॉट फॉरगेट, ये बार बार मैं बोलना चाहती हूँ, डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब टू दिल्ली ग्लैमर, बिकॉज ग्लैमर की दुनिया की और बहुत सारी दुनिया की न्यूज़ आपको हमारे इस चैनल पे ज़रूर मिलेगी. सो रोमिता, व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से टुडे?
वेल, आई वांट टू आस्क कृतिका कि आप हमारी ऑडियंस के लिए कोई मैसेज ज़रूर दीजिए.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So first of all, I'm like very touched, because having to meet you guys, it's like I'm absorbing so much from you. You guys are such positive personalities. It's amazing, and
Thank
this show is also, of course, doing brilliantly well. The
Thank you,
episode that I've
Kritika.
seen,
Thank
it's
you.
amazing. So आपने giving us a chance to connect with the audience is I would say, I'm so grateful and thankful to you guys for that.
Thank you so much, Kritika.
And one message like I would like to give is that gym is not just about fitness, it is about wellness. So it's majorly misunderstood that there would be only a limited segment of the people who would go to the gym, those who either want to lose weight or just gain muscle. But ऐसा नहीं है. It's a lifestyle. It's something that you go with it for life. So once you decide to take a decision to join gym, any physical activity, any sport, any dance or anything, it is like it should become a part of your lifestyle.
Yes.
And consistency is something that will keep you going, because with workouts and any activity जो हमारे endorphins and hormones release होते हैं body में, वो आपकी mental well-being, as you just mentioned, पे इतना work करते हैं कि you by default get that into your system, and you will definitely see the changes in yourself with that, especially during the time of pandemic.
Yes, so wonderfully said, कृतिका. दोस्तों, कृतिका ने कितनी ब्यूटीफुली हमें समझाया है कि जिम हमारी हेल्थ के लिए नहीं, हमारी वेलनेस के लिए भी बहुत ज़रूरी है. इट्स नॉट ऑल अबाउट फिटनेस, इट्स अबाउट वेलनेस ऑल्सो. और सिमरन जी हम आप सबको बता चुकी है, अगर आप दिल्ली ग्लैमर के साथ जुड़ना चाहते हैं, आप अपनी जर्नी हमारे साथ शेयर करना चाहते हैं, तो नीचे दिए गए नंबर्स पे हमारे साथ ज़रूर संपर्क करें, नहीं तो हमारे इंस्टाग्राम पे हमारे साथ कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. सो सी यू सून विद अनदर पर्सनालिटी coming soon to you with Heart to Heart with Romita and
Simran. Catch ya.
Catch ya.